Congratulations to N64 Sherbertland for being first. Saw that one coming from a mile away. Read that sneeze like a book. Yes, so this is secretly a ploy to get everybody to wish Jamie a happy birthday. The Jamie Jiggles is a year older. Hello to Kaiko Rosie. A lot of streams lately. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Splatoon Raiders lately, and why not monetize my hobbies? And hello, Splat Meme. You're alive? Well, it's better than being dead, right? Hi, V people. The Raiders gravy train, indeed. Best part is that I won't actually watch. Can't be getting Raider spoilers. Alright, fair enough. Hi, and thanks for stopping by. The Jamie is celebrating his birthday. Vince Luma is thinking with gas. I don't think that mix of metaphors actually works. The idiom is a little bit off there, but we've said it. It's on the internet forever now. Playing the new Halo game. Cool. You can't assist me in the post-game stuff, actually. It says that you... Wait, can you... Because it says you can't call for help. Does that mean you have to play it solo, though? Maybe you can help with that. I don't know. But I think that also increases the difficulty, though. So. I want to try and do it solo for now. But I'll definitely let you know. Just stretching out my wrists for a second, and then I should be good to get started here. Current loadout. I've got this Splatling that's decent. That's a bit more damage than I had on these dualies that I was using, and that I think the fire rate is faster. And it also doesn't commit me to dodge rolling when I'm trying to jump over big shot stuff. And then same gadgets that I've been using. I've gotten pretty used to them. I experimented with Meteor Mitt the other day. Did not like it very much. I kept on, like, getting bumped on landing by steel eels and stuff. But I'm sure there is, like, it's very high damage, but it's damage that's hard to do to every boss type. So it doesn't really work as, like, the get out of jail free card. Whereas, like, anytime I'm scared of something, I can use, like, any one of these gadgets, and they will provide some kind of assistance with just about anything. So. But builds may have to change and be rethought as I get further and further down. Oh. Oh my god, let me up. hoping that that would get it. Why is it looking that way? Look at me. I am all that is important in your very short life. Okay, come on, let me up. You guys are staying there. Man, the DPS has not been here. I spent a little too long navigating. Oh, that was actually a lot closer than I thought it was. Maybe we just go again. "45 stream streak for Splatmane. That's a lot in a row. Especially since you, like, have a job. So, like, at this point, what's everybody else's excuse, am I right? That was the silliest shot pot of all time. Smoker bubble. Wasn't even the smoker bubble that got me, it was the drizzler. I hate how it launches you into the air automatically on respawn. I wish you could, like, choose to do that or something. I need to stop dropping off of ledges like that is one thing I'm figuring out here. That's just costing me a lot of time. Yeah, maybe I just want to play on ground level so I can't get knocked down. Because getting knocked down is costing me like 5 seconds every time it happens. We'll try this one more time. I'll spawn from here. See if we can last here for a second. We can always jump out if we need to. We can always jump out of here if we need to. Well. Do I need Fry? I don't know if I do, actually. Yeah, I didn't. Cool. Okay, we did lose a life. Gotta be a little careful, but that floor is doable. You guys stay there. 60% freeze chance. And 100% reason to remember the name. It's interesting how, you know, Salmon Run, you kind of just need to not get hit, but here you can kind of use HP as a resource a bit more, because you have so much to work with. I think, like, you see a lot of experienced players talking about how they are resisting the game's insistence that they upgrade their HP. Like, they don't want to do it. We're probably going to need to pop this. Just to make time. Oh, crap. Not enough time. We're getting really close on every single failed attempt. Wow. Literally 3 power eggs. I could have killed a chum. That would have been enough. But, you see a lot of experienced players resisting leveling up their HP. And a lot of that is just, like, they're used to, in Salmon Run, not being able to get hit twice. Whereas here, it's like, nah, sometimes the best answer is just to get clipped by that Cohawk's frying pan. Like, even at no benefit to yourself, it's just like, you lose less time that way. Since when is there a big shot here? Two of them is a little annoying. Look at that. I think we can get there. Oh, we froze it. Very cool. Okay. Thank you for the bits, Mason. And thanks for following Jolo RU Dumbfanta. That's a long name. I don't know what it means, but welcome. Gave me a nice little platform to hop up here with. I'd like a little bit of space here. I should probably be keeping... I can keep, like, one slam in the little eye. I don't feel like I need to keep multiple. Need more. I think we're probably okay. Just considering whether I need to be popping fry here. Yeah, let's do it. There are eggs, but I'm too isolated from them. Yeah, that would have been hard to make it up to if not for fry. Unfortunate that I popped it as late in the mission as I did, because I'm not going to have it as early here, but I probably recharge it again soon enough. I'm realizing that my chat is not scrolling, so I apologize if I have not responded to stuff yet. My understanding of this map changed radically when I realized I can literally just jump across that easily. Why is it angled like that? What the heck? What did it do? Oh, it just fell in the water. That's hilarious. Really scared I was gonna get bumped there. There. Nice. There weren't even that many bosses to worry about there. I was just like, am I gonna get eggs fast enough? So I wanted to get the quick splats on them. That was all we needed. Okay, catching up on chat. Meteor Mitt with control mod. Oh, does that let you, like, reposition it midair before it goes down? That would make sense. You think Propeller Gadget? It's really powerful in certain ways. I haven't come up with a build that it works with well, but I know such a thing would exist if I were to really work on it. The problem for me right now with what else I am running is that I want things to be running at me while I have my shot pots and splatolites active. And if I'm airborne, it's a lot less likely that I'm doing as much damage with those things, especially the splatolites. So I would have to come up with some other gadget to play with it. But, like, the AoE and the utility of being able to just decide to lift yourself out of a situation anytime you want is really powerful. It's like an even freer bot jump. So, I do like it individually. I just haven't found something with good synergy with it. Show your mods already. Some of it have the exact same gadgets. Oh, funny. Here... I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but here's what I'm running on the shot pots. The double trouble is insane. Basically just trying to optimize its ability to do damage and just my uptime with it. But it has knockback gas too, because it's nice for the occasional crowd control. Then my high fiver has the strong freeze on it, and it's designed to be hitting with as many lines as it can, so that you get more damage per tick, because sometimes multiple lines are making contact with the same enemy. And I try to use this to lock down a corridor. Yeah, the freeze is pretty reliable. If I'm hitting multiple enemies, one of them is probably going to freeze, and that helps with reducing enemy DPS. And then splatolites. I thought area up was going to be like the radius around you, but no, it turns out it's just the splatolites themselves are bigger. So more of a chance that there's something inside taking damage from it. I've got the duration up to the point where you basically just have like 90% uptime on it. And it's just got as much damage as I can give it otherwise. I don't feel like I even want the knockback, because the knockback is like going to push things out of the range of the splatolites. Like, I want them to be doing damage, not to be forcing enemies away from me. Just finished the main story 20 minutes ago. Surprised how much post-game content there was. Yeah, it's like 2/3 of the game is after the game. No tank upgrades. Feels like the actual hard mode. This game does feel like you have to be doing some crazy stuff to not stay on its, like, intended difficulty curve. Because, like, the real challenge is doing enough DPS. Obviously, if you're rushing to do that, you're going to take a few more risks and risk getting hurt, but at the end of the day, it is a damage challenge, I think. Is there an option to tone down some of the effects, especially in multiplayer? Some of the effects. What effects do you mean? Don't need to run floaty fun with the torque screw. It can maybe replace your shot pots. Yeah, I like torque screw for having floaty fun, and it's something that I do want to work with because I think that's a really powerful part of the kit. Like, you can just put torque screw at the foot of a stinger and spin in circles around the stinger and it dies. It's like a really good safety mechanism. You pair it with an ink-efficient weapon and you can kind of just stay up there and be safe for a while. Like, I've considered trying to run it with, like, speed gadgets, but those kind of want to move out of the area where it's blowing too quickly. I thought, oh yeah, this is how you play for maximum airtime, but I don't feel like that's actually what you run with that. Cooldown between the two charges don't stack. Let me mess with that for a second, see what that means. Okay. So, 8-second cooldown. 5. Okay. So it's the same cooldown once you start it, but you can have 2 out at once. That's still more DPS. Because for this whole time you're waiting for the cooldown, you at least have 1.5 of them up. Like, if I were to take Double Trouble off... There's like... Oh, that's the wrong... 1 second. Oh my god. Hurry up. There we go. Which is funny, because I want it to stay up for as long as possible. But so here, it's like, there's 1 of them up. Does it expire quicker when I have Double Trouble on? Okay, I'm getting a timer out to time this. Okay. So, boom. Okay, so that first one lasted for 13 seconds. Yeah, that's gonna last another 13 seconds. And then let's put it back on. Broken about 12 seconds. I might have mistimed it a little bit, but I don't think it's a big difference there. Yeah, I think you just have more DPS with the double one out. Oh, thanks, Lion. That's helpful. Dropped duration on the high fiver because I got a really strong victory cooldown, so I can cycle the max damage impact frequently and use everything else for area control. That makes sense. For me, it's like, sometimes I want to just not have to look in a direction. Like, I want to, you know, maybe have a shot pot and something else out there, and I'm just, like, constantly killing things over here while my attention is focused someplace else with the main weapon. So I think it makes a little bit more sense for me, but it is something that I'll consider at some point. Okay, so we've got an eel on both sides. Man, I'm used to being able to burn these Quahawks down a little bit faster than this. Like, I hope I end up getting some main weapons that do a little bit more damage soon, or some perks maybe that help them do more damage. So right now it's just a lot that I'm having to burn through. I'm getting very gadget reliant. Something right here. Oh, I was trying to jump over that. Now you show up, Fry. Well, we got there. It was gross, but we got there. Blaster mod on shot pots, which does good AoE with a fire rate mode. Okay, or mod. It's all steelheads. Oh my god. George. Oh boy. Where's the smoker? Over here. George is my name for slamming woods, by the way. They are helpful fellows. Those Georges. Oh, I'm not in my ink. I might have thought this just for survival purposes. Oh, if I had not jumped there, I would have gotten the last egg I needed. High quality Octo. Playing from the middle here works. Okay, we got the eel. Oh. Bomb thrower. I'm sure we'll get him eventually. I don't want to waste time trying to work on DPSing it. Another big shot right when I turn around. Multiple. Come on. Nice. Didn't have to use Fry either. Got her going into the next floor. I should probably use her early. I should probably just, like, take 5 to 10 seconds to get everything grouped up around one spot. And then just pop it right away. Oh, I didn't realize I was even in danger. Through. I think I ran out of time here. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. I only needed a couple of jump, so we're good. And we didn't have to use Fry. So we got it for the next one. I did not get the amiibo. No. Okay, you need to get burned down right away. Bosses. There's boss. That hit. Yeah, that hit. Oh, there's a fly fish somewhere. You to go away. Some DPS going here. There's a lot of bosses. Not that much time. Save it with nice. I mean, we lost 2 lives, but time-wise, it felt pretty clean. Felt like I was doing what I needed to do there. No cap on damage reduction effects. If you stack damage reductions to reach 100% damage reduction, you take 0 damage. Is that a thing that's possible to do? If it is, that's kind of insane. I guess maybe the balance to that is that you're using a lot of investments to get that damage reduction, so you're not going to get as much damage itself, and maybe you run out of time. But it seems like an oversight were they to allow that. Why is it suddenly jumping by 4 levels? It's been going up by 1. I guess here it made a jump of 3. Oh, and there's another jump of 4. That's weird. Yeah, 73 might be a lot. I'll give it a try, but if I'm not cutting it, then I might go and do some other levels to farm for upgrades or something. One thing that can really mess this up is, like, getting stuck with steel eels or something. So, I tend to prioritize those. Not quite as much as, like, a stinger or a smoker, but close. It's just, like, so much passive damage I need to be doing, and having it blocked is always bad. Or like having escape routes blocked, that's another big problem. Why did I put it there? More things into it a little bit. Ah, of course an ink storm forms right there, right at that moment. That's definitely a step up in difficulty. Well, let's go see what else we can do in the meantime. We're up to level 68. We can probably do some super spicies. Yeah, there's some spicies I haven't finished. What the heck, we'll go down the line and do a little bit of smurfing. This one. This is significantly easier when you can beat the scrappers this fast. And also if you have double jump. Double jump is what saved me the first time I did this. I'm not gonna need saving this time, I don't think. I almost wish there were, like, some map where, like, it lets you keep going past when you've completed the objective, so that you can keep, like, farming for parts or whatever. That'd be satisfying, like, trying to hit the high score number of scrappers. You do super spicies, you get the spicy automatically. Oh. Well, let's test that theory, because I've got the opportunity to show that off. Alright, so here we will try this and see if the 26 gets checked off. Oh, this one. God. Welcome to hell for Indiana Jones. I'm just gonna wedge myself in here and trust the process. Bot, you almost got me killed there. Oh. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa! Not cool. Oh, cool. That's exactly what we need right now. Please go away. There we go. They're spawning more. There's more of them. Ugh, they just make it so hard to actually get the eggs. Let's try this one. See, this one's great. This one's just dandy. There should not be two of them. Okay. That was a little yikes, but thank you, Fry. So many dogs. They're such good boys, even though they start shooting lasers at you at some point. That did give me 20 and then 10. That does seem like you might be right. Yeah, that covered both of them. Okay, that's a huge time save, actually, not having to do both. Stay here, because this gives me more movement options. Yeah, Powerade Grabber... I could see that being worth it just because of the outsized impact it has on my ability to play the objective. I don't like dropping DPS right now in the state that I'm in, but I think that's something that might make up for more than a little bit more DPS. We'll be fine. We got this. Egg grabber? Yeah, that makes sense. I like how on the Scrapper windshields, they're always broken. Like, you have just done combat with these things. What did you expect was going to happen? Chargers with concentrated attack. We're optimizing for tap shots out here. Max range and ink coverage. I do like this Splatling a lot. Like, I'm considering upgrading it. But I also... There's a part of me that thinks, nah, just chill for a bit and wait until we have a better sense of what kind of the meta is going to be for builds and like optimize around that. That might have been my only Squiffer, but it's fine because I'm never going to use Squiffer. What's this one optimized for? Do it, but why is it not telling me? Why do I have to look at my menu to find the same information? Range and ink coverage, max ink efficiency. I'll leave them both. Took me until deep into the post-game to realize the different variations of the same main weapon optimized for different stats. Yeah. Yeah, I learned about that a little bit. I haven't gotten so many, like, primos that I'm worried about it yet, but it will become a factor at some point. Alright, let's do... at least this way I only have to do it once. See if I can bait things in such a way that I get to keep everything nearby. Oh my god, there's just such a long line of them. There we go. Oh, I thought that one was breaking. No, going up is the opposite of what I want there. Up. Here? Here. Oh my god. I hate that level. Where's my treasure? Hello? Game? Please tell me it didn't, like, clip inside one of the walls. Oh. Why is it over here? Wait, a quick fall. Yes! Yes. Okay. Cleared it. Get one, move on to the next one. Oh, I'm getting Venn diagram. That's good. God, it's like a cool hawk party. Save me, Fry. Okay. And also, hi, Starlight Pastel. And Banana. 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 Is there an undercover umbrella equivalent? No, it's just Splatbrella and Tentabrella. Or actually, I don't know if there's Recycle or not. But there are a lot of classes that only get 2 variants. Can I get there? No, I can't. %, my goodness. You need so many of these. Man, okay. But I mean, I think we can all agree the real tragedy is that you only get 3 kinds of shooter. Like, just so much variety being lost this way. I might, if this continues to be difficult, need to pick some different gadgets. Because I don't know that the shot pots are actually hitting anything. I'm trying to land them on top, but it looks like they're just kind of bouncing off like that, yeah. High fiver's really good, though. Oh. Well, this is bad. There we go, we got it. Does a little wiggle walk after a kill. Or is it L3, H3, Squeezer, Arrow, 5296, Solution, Splash? Yeah. Exactly. Lion understands me. This one's 70. This one's only... Oh man, Pudding's gonna be brutal. People are gonna die. These are all just level 80, huh? 70's a little steep. It's like doable, but it's gonna take a while. How much does this cost? Some spiralite. I'll put some into it. These are some pretty significant damage increases. Like, given the fire rate, this really is a lot of extra damage. We'll get it to plus 10 and see how it goes from there. Casual 1,000 extra damage now per shot. Yeah, this is just feeling a lot faster. I don't even think we need to buff Rye. Nice. 12 seconds to spare. It's almost like 1,000 more damage per shot on a mini Splatling is a big upgrade. I feel like this works really well for my build, because I can just funnel everything into this one little area. It's not until there's something I have to chase down. Oh, crap. I think we're fine for now. Eh, you know what? Might as well just pop it to get some safety. This way we're charging the eggs for a charge at the beginning of next stage. Something's gotta die in here, right? Well, how am I gonna get the eggs though? Okay. So it was a very good idea to pop Fry there. I would like for you to not exist for very long. Thank you, George. Your work is always appreciated in these parts. That was just a Spiralite gem that they dropped. I want to use it, but I want to use it in a place that's going to be helpful. Oh my god. Stop flipping and flopping. Man, I'm nowhere close. Definitely a lot that I can do better there, but that was tough. Let's see if there's anything on the gear we're using. I might as well work this the rest of the way up. Get it, even though I don't know if we're going to use it. There's really not much to innovate on there. I don't think I'm even using this, but what the heck. I use this a lot. Let's experiment and try Mega Power Egg Collection. We've got plenty for this, too. Look at my playtime. I get that. I get that. Hi, cat. How are you doing? Oh, nice. What does that mean? Good level. Oh, I hadn't done that yet. I still think this one's cool. So it was Splatlights we were gonna look at. We can take this down at least to here to make... Oh wait, no, it's 7 that I need. We just have to take it off completely. Is there anything else that we want less than airborne? I don't know which of these is better. So, like... Those aren't airborne, though. Are there... Oh, there are balloons. How do I... Do I just use it from here? It doesn't tell me a damage number, though. I don't know how I can test that. I think it's probably gonna be better to just take the damage and not the add vertical part. Hi, Celeste. Raiders is going pretty well. I've definitely made some progress today. I think I started it like here or something, or here. So I've made it a bit further down. Got my weapon powered up quite a bit. Spent a lot of Spiral Light upgrading it. Yeah, like, it seems like airborne damage is like dealing damage to specific enemy types, whereas the vertical is just like making it more likely that the hitbox lines up, which I think I need less than the damage boost. Because I do end up using the Splatlights a lot to deal with slamming lids, and it's nice to potentially be able to use them on, like, salivators. We can make this probably. This just to clear things out. Maybe I didn't need it. Maybe I could have saved it. Oh well. My Spotlight's auto trigger when I hit something with my main, and the cooldown and duration have been altered, so I never run out. Gotcha. So you're just looking for maximum uptime. I'm okay with manually triggering them because sometimes I don't need them, and I'd rather save the cooldown for something else, but... Also, is the auto trigger, does that cost anything? Because I'd rather manually trigger it than spend a point on that. But I know some of those kinds of upgrades, the ones that are like more preference sort of deals, they give you like 0 slot upgrades. Oh dear. This might be curtains. We're gonna need an immediate fry pop as soon as it's available, but I'm still just not getting access to bosses. That was really awful. I was getting bopped around way too much. Falling off of ledges is a big problem for me. I need to stay a little bit more centered, because anytime I have to get knocked off a ledge and climb back up, that's multiple seconds lost. Huge damage. Out of the way! I'm trying to shoot stuff. Big shot. I would really prefer we would deal with this down here. Yeah, the egg collection is definitely going a bit faster. I think the seconds that I'm saving there are worth whatever DPS I'm missing out on from the airborne ones. Okay, so I think we just set up here, get the knockback gas going, and then try to deal with the steel eels to the extent that we can. Eels are the worst. Okay. I'm surprised that I got the eggs I needed there so easily. I was locked in. I was like, I need to kill everything very fast, immediately. Very clean and fast. Right now. Such a good time for my fiber. I don't like how few bosses have here. We do have Fry. We might as well just pop in here to clear this. Oh yeah, we. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it was only a 3-star. I thought it was a 5. That's a 5 though. 5-star bombers up here. I'm not using those. LY and TTYL. TTYL is talk to you later. IDK is I don't know. LY might be love you? ILY is usually the way I've seen that abbreviated. Hey cat, stop eating that. That's not food. Alright, this is our halfway point down to 100. Knockback perk. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to use Splatolites for knockback on some builds. For my build, I'm trying to keep everything close to me so that it keeps taking continuous damage. So I don't actually want them to be away from me. I want them to be on top of me. Flyfish. I was trying to maneuver to figure out a way to get rid of it. Where's the smoker? This isn't 50s anymore. You can't do this. This is a bad influence. Think of the children. I didn't even see what the flyfish is targeting. This is highly unlikely. Wow. Saved it with 1 second to go. I mean, it's still not a great look because we only have 1 life going into the next 2 floors. I get my spotlights that big? It's area up is the perk. Oh, I tried to trigger the slam and blade, but it was frozen. I'd like to figure out what the smoker is. I've got some other things I need to worry about here too. I genuinely don't see him. There he is. Oh, I thought that was going to be the flyfish. That should be a flyfish. wow. I just died. I was worried about the time limit and wasn't even thinking about my health. So fermented and frozen are the two that I see the most, like, really high-level builds being used. Scorch, I think there's something about how it scales that's not worth it. But I couldn't give you exact details on that. I need to get a little bit further in the game to understand. Flyfish, go away. Do not come again any other day. Still another one. Oh my god, there's so many. Now there's a smoker and a stinger. Just running laps. There are so many misses. Spending all my time trying to deal with flyfish and not enough time killing other bosses or like grouping them. Yeah. I over-prioritized getting rid of the dangerous ones and wasn't fighting enough. Too much travel time all around. Too much time spent ignoring enemies. Hello, Kirby of the Stars and crew. Welcome in from your raid. Are you guys playing Raiders 2? Are you raiding Raiders? A little bit hurt, but we're okay for now. The bomb throwers go away, but... Oh my god. I needed to pop Fry. I was trying to make it without her, and that wasn't going to work. I was actually really close. I was less than a Mega Power Egg away. Just got to post-game, started floor 1, need to start a build. Yeah, even just upgrading a weapon helps a lot. I've got this mini up to plus 10 now, and it made a really big difference in my ability to handle higher level floors. Went from like 5,000 damage to 6,000 damage. Like, it was a really big increase. far away from everything I'm having to stay because of this guy. It's making it so my Splatolites aren't getting as much value. Oh my god, stop. Okay. Oh, that was unlucky. Get this, and then we'll be able to pop Fry. Ugh. Gross, but we didn't lose a life and we made it down to the next layer, so we're fine. Just tried to squid roll in Halo, that's funny. You've gotten to bottomless, you know if you can join others even if you're... So you can't ask for help, but you can party up and play together that way. Thank you for your service, George. You won't particularly be missed, but don't worry about that. I call slamming lids George. Because they are helpful fellows, and that just seems like a thing that George would be. That was a really poorly placed fighter. Here to you. Pop this. That should get us there. Yep. George is just the name of a helpful fellow who comes along and makes your day just a little bit better. Okay. They always throw more than one steel eel. It's never just one. Where's your butt? There's your butt. Clearing those is always a big priority for me, because they always knock me out of my preferred positions. Like, I try to keep a tight corridor, and see, just like that, eel is the one that knocked me away from a place where I otherwise could have bottlenecked everything. At this point, we definitely just pop Fry. Oh, I don't have to... I put myself way too far to go up and get those. The end of the game was right up there on that hill, and I just, like, greeted for too many down below before I went for it. George Costanza, type of guy to say, why I oughta. It is a very why I oughta kind of name. It's a dangerous position to be in. That's why it says danger on my screen. Right. I see you. You are not valid. Go away. Stop trying to make smoking happen. It hasn't been cool. Ow. Is there a second big shot? No, this is kind of bad now. We have a long shot chance with Fry here. But a lot of stuff needs to go right. Wow. 1 second. We keep squeaking on through, though. Salty tongues are a frank for me. Yeah, I can see them being frank. I like that. I remember that old video of someone showed their grandma Pokemon and asked what she thought they would be called, and she called Charmander Franklin. And that has just been drilled into my brain ever since. Oh, I don't like that that's gone there. Reroute everything. For a second I was like, man, where's all the bosses? And now, okay, we found all the bosses. Oh my god. Ugh. Too much backtracking across the stage that time. It wasted a lot of time moving enemies toward me. And a lot of them were like lessers that got to me first. My favorite Pokemon is Ninetales. I just think it's pretty. Good dog. Love it. Oh, that's a lot of bombs. I got that too early. Weak point wasn't out yet. Let me up. Oh my god. Even charged Fry yet. The enemy variety has just not been great. Like a lot of enemies that stay at long range. A lot of lessers in the way. It's the weakest attempt on that by a lot. Having right stick mapped to my wrist instead of the stick. wrist. I mean, if you're holding the controller, isn't it still being impacted by your wrist? Because you've got motion controls? Oh my goodness. Bombs are not cool. Trying to get the scrapper. Okay. I think we actually accidentally got the smoker there. Ah, flyfish. Let's see what more we can do over here. Oops, no, sorry. Right now, I'm doing kind of what I recommend people do in Splatoon 3, which is I'm just saving all of the chunks, waiting for more of an idea of what I want to do with them before I try to use them. How far does this go? Can I just, like, keep upgrading this? Like, it's not costing that much Spiralite compared to what I have. Whew. Having gone back and read chat again, it has occurred to me what Kirby of the Stars meant. I didn't realize that they didn't use motion. Yeah, motion, it is a learning curve. Like, it's not going to be comfortable at first, but, like, if you think about it, dual stick camera control is what I like to compare it to. It's something that's, like, so basic and so universal, and, like, everyone's like, yeah, this is better. When people try to learn it, though, it's hard. Like, it's very disorienting. It's not something that people take too naturally. And I think people forget that by the time they're learning a new game like Splatoon. But, like, when we were, you know, kids and we were learning that, that was also something that we struggled with. But once we got through it, it kind of became a staple of how we play video games. And this is definitely a staple of how Splatoon is played at this point. It's not to say that, like, I think it's perfect. I really wish that there were equal sensitivity options for sticks users, because there are some people who can't use it for accessibility reasons. Oh, that death actually sunk it. I would have had it otherwise. Like, Fry gets popped, enough eggs go out, I collect them with Splatolites, that was completely winnable. Just needed to not die. Went from keyboard and mouse to Splatoon, never played twin stick shooters. Oh, interesting. I know a lot of people who play Splatoon, like, this is their shooter that they play. It's partly like if you're in the culture of like already playing shooters, you want to play the same way you have been before. But for people who are like, I don't need gritty military man shooter, I want silly colorful, they're unlikely to have played those games. Splatoon aim is definitely better than my mouse and keyboard aim. I've played enough of other stuff. Like, as scary as that looked just now, that's really where I want to be on the map. I want to be, like, hemmed in a corner. As long as there aren't any bosses that are going to snipe me out of that. Because, like, look at that. I struggled to get enough eggs last round. 20 seconds left on the clock, didn't even have to use Fry. So it's a matter of mitigating the bosses that are going to prevent the corner from being safe for me. For your service, George. Might not have been necessary with how well that was going, but it was huge value for sure. And we'll charge another one up soon enough. We have to get rid of this dude, though. This guy is a problem. Cool. Clean. Him. Perfect for this. Beautiful. That went so much more cleanly. The big adjustment I was making there was positioning. I was making sure to get things clumped up more. That's where my kit works. As much as I love the new main weapon designs, I'm a little disappointed by the names of most of them. Gadgets, however, feel more like the funny pun names. I think it's charming that they're so... like... it's like the names of a bunch of useless junk. I like that aspect of it. I remember trying like Battlefield or something at my friend's house as a kid. Simply could not figure out how to use sticks because I was so used to Splatoon motion. Oh wow. So you never really had a PC gaming phase then? Back in the day, TM, you could get Halo 1 on a flash drive and just like copy it onto other people's computers easily enough. There was a demo version that was really easy to get, and then some people could also like rip the full version. And so you could just take that flash drive to the library and with complete strangers, you'd just be like, hey, want to play Halo? And you'd be able to copy it onto a, like, just put the flash drive in their computer, load it. Once it was loaded, go on to the next person's. Biggest LAN parties I ever had were just at the public library with complete strangers. That came just short. Using that just in case, because I wasn't sure if we were going to get power eggs. I think in retrospect we were, but better safe than sorry. We've reliably been able to charge a fry. PC gaming phase came later in life. Play Valorant because I can't convince my friends to play Splatoon. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to have a game that's, like, really popular. Like, for me, that was League of Legends in college, where I never really got that good at it, but I got good enough that I could play with the majority of people who were interested in playing something with me. You can't get all of your friends to play Melee with you. Especially when you never take it easy on them. Where's this? Cease your existence. Oh my god. Yeah. This is a good clump, though. You get the eggs here. This is going to be high value. And a little bit of fried charge to go into the next level. Plus, we've got all 3 lives. We can play this really aggressively. Oh, and we're going to have to play this really aggressively. Oh my god. All of the bombs. Should go down pretty soon. We can use this again. Nicely done. On to the next floors. Another person that was never a PC gamer, also been Nintendo only. Yeah, a lot of people were just like Nintendo only. That was mostly what we grew up playing, but I still had interactions with people who did stuff on PC. Can't take it easy on him either. Yeah. Ooh, we got a stronger close combat there. I almost... That might be something that's good for me to run. What am I running? Oh, I'm running long range. Yeah, get that off of here. That's not for this build. .30% ink is used? That's most of the time. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't want to unequip something. Do I only get one from each of these? I only get one? That's annoying. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is tactical tank. So, okay, so I can only use one from each of these, I guess. I don't think I need this when I've got the Splatolite option. I could use this instead of the Splatolite option. I think this is better. Okay. Floor 54. Thank you, thank you. And welcome in, Trisalt. Hi, Mystic Otter. Feels almost Vampire Survivors-y. I never played Vampire Survivors. I don't know things about that game. One relic power and gadget of the other tank. Oh, right, because I'm on tactical tank. So, yeah, I only get one. That makes sense. And I don't really care a lot about most of these. I don't want to be in danger most of the time. Salmon as you touch while in swim form or scorched. I could do a scorch build around this, but I don't know. Or wait, don't Splatolites get scorched too? I guess I'm wrong. Maybe it's like Booyah Ring or something. Do you know how to unlock land mode, or was that a Photoshop? I could have sworn I saw someone posting something about it. Land mode on Raiders. You know, given how it worked in Splatoon 3, I wouldn't be surprised if it exists and they just made it stupidly difficult to find. I know there's supposed to be like the wireless mode, but I don't know. Because like in Splatoon 3, I don't know if you've ever been to a Splatoon LAN, but it's literally like a cheat code input. Like you have to press and hold 4 different inputs for like 4 full seconds, like longer than you'd think you should have to enter this. And there's no button prompt to do it. It doesn't tell you that that's how it works. You kind of just have to know somehow. I don't even know where the original information about how to do that came from. Fry's charge. Do I need her? Let's pop her just in case. Better safe than sorry. Oh my god. Let me up. Okay. Yeah, I think Fry was worth there. Walk up to the terminal, hold ZR. Okay. At least it's not 4 different buttons. God. Okay. That was only the first one, I think. This is not a great start. Give up on that. 50%. It's not a great place to be with 25 seconds left to go. Yeah, I was on last try too. LR and left stick. It really is like that, huh? My god. LR left stick. That's so dumb. Why do they keep doing that? Make it a menu option. Just put it. Just, like, have 3 things on here. Why do you have to do it that way? Like, it seems like they're trying to actively discourage LAN play. Like they have something against it or something. Like, why would you do that? Is it just that people don't know what LAN is and they get confused when it's not working? Like, just have a warning screen that says, by the way, this is maybe not the thing you think you're doing. Let's get some super spices done. Whew. It is steamy in here, not just because I'm in the volcano level, but because the air conditioning has been out for a while. Okay, yeah, we do a lot of damage. I I'm definitely beyond level 50. Fry. There's a thing. Wow, still got it. Do I even have to kill these things? I feel like I don't. Let's see if I can just, like, speedrun through them. It's like, what are the power eggs doing for me at this point? I mean, Spiralite I will stop for. That's worth it. Oh. This is important, guys. We need to hit the onion rings. I know they're like squid rings or something, but... the onion rings are my happy place, I guess. This level does have a lot of not doing things. Can I just ignore them? Or do they actually, like, follow me all the way up here and make this harder? 'Cause that would actually be fun. You can just skip it. Unless... no, yeah, there's still dudes there. I'm surprised how few of them survived, but... and this should give me the reward from the previous level, from the spicy level as well. Yep. Ooh. Hey, stop eating that. That's not food. He literally eats his scratching post. He just, like, nibbles on it until it starts to tear and eats that. And he always does this and then ends up throwing up somewhere. Because, obviously, that's not food. It's like, my guy, this is not making you any less hungry. Stop. Is there any way to get it back somehow, or is it perma gone? It's probably gone. You don't get to keep the stuff that you... that, like, when there's go help and you fail, you don't have to keep all of your loot. There will be other opportunities. So what do I even need to fight here? Like, it's not a crystal mission. I'd be able to just kind of swim. Come on. That was a very annoyingly positioned jump. I even need to break that? I mean, I should for the Spiralite, but I don't think I have to progress. Oh, that's the wrong side of it. Oh, we one-cycled it. Nice. Duration up might be good, if I don't have that already. Yeah. So Wild King Ted, I am at like floors 58 or something. I don't remember exactly what it is. What the numbers are. With upper 50s. I'm going the wrong way. I got turned around. Okay, this is the right way. Yeah, I've made it like 25, 30 floors today. So that's not bad. Speed's pretty crazy. Wild playstyle. All facing the armored side. I was up against the wall there. Oh, there's two of these. That'll do it. Spam ice break and zip around is fun. Yeah. There, but let's see if this is something I can fit on somehow. That wasn't it. It was duration up. I only need one. This is 20. Could go down to 15. Could go down to 18. And then, yeah, this is a worthwhile jump, I would say. Wow. Oh, wait, why am I using this? I have 2 points. I'm considering trying to find a way to put Blaster on it. I'm trying to think of like what I would want to get rid of for that. So we're trying to get to floor 300. Is it the same thing on... I know it's on floor 100. Is it the same thing on floor 100, just harder at floor 200? Is that how it works? Oh, I could just go back to my... I mean, that's only 2% up. There's got to be a better upgrade I can make than that. Mid knockback gas? Let's try it. Well... How often it occurs. So this isn't how far they go. Okay. That could be worth it. So I don't want them to go too far away from me, but a little bit of CC is nice. You'll do a gadget breakdown series like you did for weapon select. I will, but I don't feel like I know enough about all of them yet. I need to really either experiment or study what other people are doing a lot to have the knowledge to make those videos. And like, before I get there, I want to get to endgame, or, you know, end of post game, at least floor 100, so that I can say that I've seen, you know, oh. I guess I'm making progress against my will. Oops. I don't really get... Unless there's a crystal here, I don't see much of a reason to actually fight these. Like, this I'll fight because there's a crystal to farm and I want Spiralite. Oh, I was so scared that the fish stick was gonna kill me. Let's get enough eggs so that Fry's ready at least. Just in case. Floors randomized between first floor and 1 through 99, yeah. Plus it stops making jumps in difficulty every 15 floors. So like, once you hit a certain point, it's not gonna get harder, it's just gonna get further. This one we have to fight. Let's go up. Oh god, there's 3 of them? That's insane. Madness. We're just gonna have to circle them a little bit. The thing that helps is that the stuff that's on the ground isn't that threatening, so I'm kind of able to just focus on the problem. And now that the problem's gone, I mean, look at what's left. Bunch of chumps. Oh, right, I need to touch that to end the level. I'm so used to co-op where I'll just, like, wander off somewhere and wait for the host to do it. I'd upgrade my parts more if it wasn't for constantly being broke. Yeah. It takes a lot of Spiralites. I think one thing that's boosting my Spiralite a lot is starting to have duplicates of the gadget skills or relics or whatever they call them. Gadget upgrades. Champ has a Spiralite form. So that's what Strong Arms is. I dishonor these salmonids. They desire death in combat, but unless they have the Spiralite that I need, I deny that of them. You can't stop me. I've played Mario Party. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. That didn't activate until we mined. It gets easier after floor 100 for a while. Okay. One thing I've heard is that people are saying floor 99 is harder than level 100. So that's one way. This is another way. I think this is the, like, secondary one? Yeah. This stuff. Okay. Money, 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 money. Stuck on 97 to 99. Gotcha. You know what? Oops, wrong button. Your mom upset, it's kind of personal. Oh, they have many crimes that they will pay for. Worry not. Justice will be done in these parts. I don't need to fight those. Rather just get rid of these and call it a day. Get juked. I like how they'll show you some of the enemies, but then a lot will spawn in later. And it's like, it's gotten to the point where they're still showing a lot of enemies. It's not like you're surprised that there end up being a lot of enemies anymore. Oh. Yeah, they can farm Spiralite and 5 stars on that Stinger obstacle course using speed gadgets. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that that's a common thing people are doing. Is able to get up to 1.75 million damage in one shot. Wow. Is that on like an E-liter with Icebreaker? Still a bunch of those. Where are we at here right now? Let me give this a try. Great. They're feeding the enemies from every side. Clean. First try. Easy. What's your opinion on the food-themed names of the areas? Excellent, delightful, very whimsical, much appreciated. Oh, that's water. Missed everything. Saved it with the high fiver. But this would have been an amazing high fiver right here. Now we don't need it. Let's spotlights. Where's our smoker? There he is. Getting a little hectic because of the lasers. Let's grab these. Oh my god, get me out of here. That should be enough. Nice. And we had another one over there just in case we needed it. Big fly fish. did it go? Did it, like, just die? Clean. No deaths, I think. A little bit tight in time on the last one, but we made it. How many primos have you gotten so far? I have a lot. I can go and check. I don't know off the top of my head. So this is a primo. I've got this is a primo. This is a primo. Primo. These two are both primos. That's a primo. Yeah. I've got quite a few. This is the one I've preferred to use so far. I guess I could go and get that splatter shot upgraded, because probably got enough. It's just, it's annoying that the primo that I have... I don't even know that I want the ink efficiency one. Like, what are the other splatter shots? Like, if there was one for damage, that's the one I would prefer to have. I don't even know what those splatter shot variants are. It looks like I've only got 2. But yeah, I feel like I can do better than ink efficiency. I feel like there's something more useful than that. Plus into the 60s. This is an inconvenient place for you, George. Well. Why did... Oh, because I wasn't clear of the wall yet. Man, they really just keep spawning smokers in the same spot. I'm here for it, because they have low HP, and it is easy to get rid of them. You have become priority number 1. Too much running around here. I might run out of time. Okay. Through the grace of Fry we go. How are we doing? We're doing pretty well, Snowstar. Made it 25 or 30 floors at this point. Done a few super spicies, got those out of the way. flipper flopper? Okay. No fry charge, but we've made it through with all of our lives. We need to get rid of at least one of those. It's like one of them on the map is fine. Two of them on the map is insane. Plays well into my build, though, as long as they're manageable. They'll just kind of waddle right up to you. Honestly, the bigger threat right now is this big shot. Man, that was overkill. Didn't need fry at all. That was like I was saying, the goal of this build is to gather everything around me so that I can do this huge AoE damage to everything all at the same time. Make massive use of splatolites, massive use of the high fiver. And then have shot pots to corral everything or cover angles that are unsafe for me to stop looking at. One penny you beat this deathless? I think I did. I think I did. Yeah, you can do the post-game multiplayer, but not using the help feature, like where it says go help. You can't call for help on it, but you can bring a party of multiple people into it. I didn't even know that one penny was on the line, and that probably helped me. The torque screw has an enemy suction effect, so it would work with your build. I've tried it because I liked that about it, and I had floaty fun turned on. Oh god, we're doing Puddin. Okay. We gotta focus up for this. Where is he? I can't see him. Oh no, I have knockback gas. Wait, this is terrible. I should have changed my build. He's up in the air! No! We're skeet shooting! This is the worst. Why would someone put that on? He is levitating. This is not it. This is not the way that this should be approached. What was he thinking? Yeah. Yeah, it failed. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're... I didn't pay enough attention. This little guy. Here. So... I'm going to remove Floaty Fund. And what can we get for that? I think this is higher damage than is possible anywhere else. And that's the main thing that I want from it. I mean, propeller damage is... I could try it. I don't feel like I'm placing it so carefully that that matters. Cooldown and duration are both good. It's like that duration buff is very disproportionate to everything else. Ferment is one of the big things that I want from it. I could put on some propeller damage. What else did I want to do? The other thing I was considering was reduced damage taken. I think that makes sense. Let's try that out. And then we can put on like the 2. Let's give this a try. This might actually be good for... You know what? So it'll keep him in one place. I didn't have a good high fiver on the last one. Oh, we got him. I can clear Pudian now. World's strongest little guy. That's a lot. That's really a lot. Yeah. Once you hit danger here, it's really hard to come back from that. I just threw that into the water. I think we need to try. It has a golden spoon, unlike most small fry. Hehe. Yes, he has earned it. This is the speed one. Actually, I do want to try the thing. I don't actually know how to do the silly. Let's maybe restart that one. Is it like propeller with floaty fun to launch you into the air and then you like dash jump a couple times? That's probably what it is. Probably not this. Oh. No. Oh, bot hop. Thank you for the raid, DJ964. Or DG, sorry. I can't read. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. Don't think it's a super great farming source like people say it is. I mean, it is a fast level compared to other stuff you can do. But... eh. I just did it to have the list all checked off. Oh, wait, I forgot to... okay, well, we're doing this with the speed kit now. I have a lot less damage. Kind of a blessing to have the jump bomb, though, I will say. Not having to stay in the air is very good here. Or having to stay on the ground, I should say. I think we cleared this anyway. Yeah, that was a little bit hairy at the end, but we did fine. I did win that 1 penny, actually, Ted. I didn't know that I was playing for a penny, but I did win it. Explosion area up on that seems really good. Yes. Thank you for the 1 penny. Yes. Hey, stop eating that. Doing it again. Oh, I do need some wire length, though. That's... oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff that I want. Increases all damage when you're in the air after using... Yeah, that's important. Yeah, maybe we don't need as much of this. And we can... there's so much that I actually would want on this thing. Well, we're not going to be using it that much anyway. Let's head back here and get this switched back to what we had. This is where I go, what's a penny? Wait, is it a loony, Devi? Is that what you're thinking? I forget if a loony is $1 or a penny, and then a toonie is 2 of whatever it is. It's just all these guys, huh? Oh my god. Right. Oh, you just got rid of pennies. I see. Very sensible of Canada to do so. Look, buddy. You need to stop eating things that are not food. Stop. Stop with the eating of the wrong thing. You dummy. You big stupid. You are just going to throw up. You're gonna throw up when you do that. Yes. Yes, you are. You're gonna throw up? You're a stupid, stupid kitty cat. You do dumb things. Oh, yeah. They always get really clingy for a couple days after that sort of thing happens. I get that. Hey there, you little stupid. You dumb small-brained creature that's very fuzzy and nice. See, isn't this so much better than eating the furniture? Isn't this just a much better idea? Yeah, that's good, yeah. cam. Microphone's in the way. I mean, surely there's some place to eat nearby. Hotels usually have like a restaurant tacked onto them, if nothing else. But, I mean, it's usually overpriced and usually want to go someplace else instead, but they wouldn't put a hotel someplace if there wasn't stuff to do there. Hey there. Not having a fridge is crazy. That's like the meta with a hotel. You go to the hotel, and first thing when you get there, if you've got any time, is you go to a grocery store close by so you have something fresh to eat in the morning. No. Spend efficiently, obviously, and you're probably not going to cover all of your meals with that, but you'll save yourself a lot of money doing that. Alright, Fuzzy, you're making me warm. And there's no air conditioning, so that's not a good thing. Ugh. I have so much hair on me now. It's all sticking to me because I'm sticky because it's warm. Ugh. It was a chiller? Oh my god. Lots of flipper floppers, I'm assuming. Right, like leftovers. We live in America. There are such big portions, you're always going to have leftovers. I need to remember to line up my high fiver with the torque screw. Pretty easy. I see you over there. You're by the thing that you were eating before. Went to a famous barbecue place. Yeah, they had a fridge. I would have died rather than trashed a barbecue. Yeah. Oops. Interesting that this one's a lower level difficulty. Oh, this one's all the... okay. Whew. A little bit close there. But yeah, that was the play, like, using the double jump to just hop from post to post before they collapsed. Freezing effect seems inconvenient for fish sticks. It is a little bit. The duration lasts long enough that they will start circling again before the high fiver runs out. But it's so useful for other stuff that I don't mind. And fish sticks are like one of the least dangerous things. It's very rare I actually have to deal with them if I don't want to. Like for these guys, for example, it's one of the few things I have that hit them really well. Especially now that the shot pot's done. Oh, this is really bad. What? Ah. I wonder if they're getting hit by this damage. That's enough to hit. Is this enough to hit? This one. It is. It should be fine how it is. Let's try that again. Ordered pizza. Nice. That sounds like a good option. Valuable fry than we've received so far. Walking like 8 miles? Oh man. That is one of those vacations, huh? Always been a Jimmy John's guy. Yeah, I like Jimmy John's. I like their Their roast beef sandwich. That's what I always get, the Hunter's Club. This is the one with all the fly fish bins. You done group raids? Yeah, I've done help, and I've also done like lobbying up, partying up with people, co-op mode. This will be a good test. Does the fan corkscrew hit from underneath flyfish? I think it does. That is all the height I need then. That was easier. Not Lenny. Who's Lenny? Oh, the Jimmy John's meatball sub? I don't know if I've tried that. I really like, the meatball is one of my go-to orders at Subway. Do you like playing with Smiling? I like Mini. I'm not a heavy player, but I think Mini is like a good mix of like DPS and range. What I'm trying to do. Okay, so they're all this. Not getting a lot of a chance to actually throw things or do damage. Oh, this is bad. Okay. That one was a little tighter, but we still got it done. That just doesn't sound pleasant on any level. Okay, we've finished that entire screen. Yeah, let's get back to dungeon diving. I don't think I've actually made any improvements to the build, but we'll see if we can handle it. This seems really annoying. I think I'm going to have to use the slam and lid pretty extensively here. I'd rather just have one manageable that way. Hey, get off me! Just that one chum. I think I just group everything here instead. Woods follow, huh? I was one off. I was literally one power egg off. A single mini shot hits the thing that I was shooting at and I win. My god. That's insane. Alright, I'm gonna work for these pennies. Okay, everybody come over here. Thank you. Kill some slamming lids just to make up numbers. Do I just, like, move over to the big shot? Like, what is he doing over here? Suddenly got very hectic. Yeah, it's not spawning very many. I think I just need to quick kill slamming lids to make up the number of eggs. It's like half of the map is slamming lids. There's no bosses to kill with them. Solid floor. Ooh. Oh, fly fish. Leave this mess up. That should do it. Clean. Okay. We lost a life, but we got her done. You. Smoking needs to go. Very clean. Flip the flopper off the back bit. I need some more off the back bit. Oh no, that's a cold flopper. It's all fine. We're close to Fry here, and there's no reason not to use her. That's a lot. That should definitely do it, I think. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the Mega Power Egg Collector on the Splatolites, because they're just collecting a lot for me without me having to go out of my way. That has to be translating to a lot of seconds saved. And further down we go. Yeah, no penny for me because I died. I understand the rules. 64 to 66. Wow, that cleared it anyway. Crazy. Okay. Kind of hard to see the big shot lasers, but you know, circular lasers, waves, I suppose. I'm using my brain power for other things right now. almost feels like sometimes they're upping the difficulty by being more sparing with the bosses, but maybe that's just that I'm clearing them faster. He's getting close on time, but we made it. No one ever asks how's Penny. SpongeBob does. He's very respectful to his friend Penny. Used napkin, though, I don't know. I feel like used napkins gets bullied sometimes. Oh. Well, down we go. The only way I'm ever gonna make it down safe. There we go. Okay. So far, so safe. Execute floor 66. Great! One of you. This one. No, my penny! Oh well. At least progress was made. Oh my god. Mason saw the meme number. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Wow, level 82. So, like, these missions on Super Spicy are lower level than what I just did. How high can I upgrade this? I'll do another 5 at least. Does it go up to 25? Wow. You can go even further. This is overkill. Wait, it needs to be over 9,000. Oh, I don't have enough materials. It can't be over 9,000. But... yeah, that's kind of wild. Checking what my damage numbers look like right now. Cool. That is going to do it for me for now. I have team practice coming up, and I'm going to have to eat dinner before I do that. But I'm going to send you guys off on Twitch to Rose of Battle. Looks like she is hoping to finish Raiders tonight, so she's probably close to the end of the story here. I will really quickly put the link to Rose's stream in chat so that those of you watching on YouTube are able to follow along with the raid if you so would desire. And let's go and say hi. Looks like they're at Fruit Tart, so they are pretty close to the end. So remember, no spoilers. Or, you know, listen to Rose's rules on spoilers, at least. Alright, raid is starting on Twitch. And thank you, everybody, for watching. It has been fun, and we made progress, and meow. Goodbye.